A Napoli without the league's capocannonieri set the pace in the face of a rediscovered Milan. But what were Pioli's key moves? The Rossoneri coach returned to the 4-2-3-1, the playing system that made them win the last Italian championship, but made some adaptations to the tactical needs of the evening. It was a magical night for Milan, who rediscovered Leao in the very night when Napoli couldn't field the injured top scorer Osimhen. As it can be seen as early in the 5th minute, on the build-up to the game, Krunic drops down to set up the action by inviting Lobotka to a high pressing. Calabria rises to the right, but the key men are Brahim Diaz, who centralizes, and Bennacer, raised as a trequartista by Pioli. Both have plenty of space to receive the ball inside Napoli's defensive castle.
Still Brahim Diaz. Theo Hernandez joining in. Rahmani in the way. Theo Hernandez once more. Rahmani with another block. And finally, Theo's touch, a little head football.
Napoli does not find the right distances in midfield, and in both goals one can read the same helplessness to counter Diaz and Bennacer. Decisive in the first 2 goals thanks to the freedom given to them in the last 30 meters.
Great feet there from Brahim Diaz. Rafael Leao on the move. He's in. Rafael Leao! This time he scores! It's been a long time coming.
The IM coach draws at the beginning of the action of the second Rossoneri goal the diabolical 3-4-3 that sends Napoli into a tailspin. Krunic can be seen among the defensive midfielders, Diaz in the middle of the field and Bennacer high up alongside Giroud.
Bennacer stands it up, Giroud, and now Brahim Diaz, brilliant composure, and Milan double their advantage. The provider of the first scores the second.
But Pioli's team was masterful when out of possession. Bennacer blankets Lobotka with great precision, while Diaz falls back to the right where he rescues Calabria on Kvaratskhelia dreaded 1-1. Same defensive attention is also required of Krunic, who plays slip to the right for this reason.
Space to drive at Calabria. Kvaratskhelia pulls the trigger.
In the first half, Bennacer and Krunic were among the players who pressed the most. Impressive is the all-out pressure performed by the Algerian, the key man of the match. Napoli sank in the second half when they conceded several counterattacks to Milan, who had a higher pace of play, superior both in terms of speed of conduction and speed of passes. A vertical game that exalted Leao and Milan, and that Pioli will try to repeat in the next Champions League match. On the other side, Napoli will have to find their identity and, of course, the best version of Osimhen.